Okay. So.
You like that angle?
Okay, go ahead, dude.
All right, guys. So I'm going to give you the update on the whole situation with the B18C. Now, this is not a B18C. This happens to be an EG hatch. But
Common misconception. This is a car, not an engine. So.
EG hatch is like basically my favorite Civic. And I used to like the EG hatch, but I like the EG hatch now. Remember, some of you that watched the video, we pulled out a B18C1 out of an Acura Integra GSR. And this is it underneath this cover. Now, yeah, we considered like other cars, like a CRX would have been sick, but I'm like, nah, it's all about the EG hatch. So then, at the exact same time that I needed a daily, and that this engine and transmission and the Acura were just laying there, somebody lists this EG hatch shell that already had a B-swap in it that was really cheap.
Well, kind of had a B-swap.
Well, it had a B-swap, and then they're going to go K-swap, so they kind of switch things around.
Like, that's the thing. It was kind of like the worst case, because it's like, usually you'd want a B-swap,
Yeah.
because now they have all the B stuff ready. But he was like, B-swap. Actually, K, let's make it completely not ready for a B-swap. Never mind, I don't want to do this. Then we bought it.
And here's what's cool, guys. Because I have the Acura Integra as like a parts car, I already have
Yeah, let's show
seats
them
in there.
what we've kind of added so far.
Because there was no seats. Sorry, it's a mess with all these donor parts.
Just have, yeah, a lot of parts. Look at this. GSR leather seats. Then you have another one.
Main things I've added though.
Seat belts.
When I got it, it was like basically gutted except for the front interior, and all the back is gutted, as you can see.
It's pretty sick.
Pretty sick. And then didn't have seats or seat belts.
It already had a...
He almost died. He almost died on the subframe.
It's like, because I stumbled, and then when I went back with this one, I even went higher, and it still got caught. I'm like, okay, so suffering. Anyways, it already came with the rear brake conversion too.
I know, it already had. I don't even, the lower control arm hub thing was already in with suspension. He was going to do a track build, so I get basically free suspension and upper control.
Yeah, and then the sick thing, a lot of people do 5 lugs, but he's already converted to 3 lugs, so we don't even have to worry about that. So no, it's nice looking, and it's got sick suspension. I mean, like pretty straight body. It's got dings, of course, but it's made of tinfoil. So
one of the main things that is maybe controversial is I am swapping the manual string rack and the subframe for that subframe over there, which is the power steering rack and subframe from the Acura Integra GSR.
Which is controversial, is it?
Well, a lot of people were like, go manual, it's you can feel the car more. So this one is a better ratio for it, and then you get power steering on top of it. What's nice though about having an Integra parts car is that a lot of stuff that you need to get for the swap is like, oh, you need to get it from an Integra. Because I have a parts car, then like essentially like anytime I need something, I'm like, well, just grab it from the Integra. So we considered doing like a turbo build, just kind of like getting ready for a turbo build, but
well, I mean, how far along? I mean,
I can still turbo it. I can still turbo a stock GSR.
Yeah, do you have now forged pistons?
I mean, forged. They say they're 40% stronger. So I mean, like slightly, yeah.
That's better than stock.
That is better than stock. So yes, we can turbo it, but like,
and I mean, you have ACL rod bearings, and you have
King rod bearings.
Oh,
but still, I mean, yes, upgrade. Hey, King's the second best.
Great value. I don't know anything about them. So
I don't have head bolts. I don't have main bolts. The thing is, though, if I was going to put money into making something fast, I just want to get a Beamer rear wheel. Give me a rear wheel drive, 6-cylinder, 8-cylinder.
It'll be kind of sick, honestly. Dare I say? Just like, well, actually, I think it would be the coolest if I were in your position, like where you're like, oh, I'm not really wanting to go big turbo, obviously, and I'm like, small turbo.
Ooh, just for sound.
It's basically just for sound and the addition of like 50 more horsepower.
So what that sounds like to me is get a $900 CX racing kit with like just a TO or a T3 or T4 turbo, like something small. Just throw it on there, basic tune, 6 PSI.
This is going to be a big testament to cheapest
240 horsepower
eBay parts because...
Dude, guys, let me show you here.
While you explain that, I'm going to eat this one.
Yeah, he's going to eat. I'm going to explain.
I'll video him eating while you eat.
I'm like on the side. Guys, over here, please.
I videoed your butt.
Also, real quick, we're going to take a pause for our sponsor, Mountain Dew Zero. Not Little Caesars. Actually, Little Caesars, if you want to sponsor us.
Hey, we love...
Hold on, we got to see. Hey. That's actually...
So, this build...
Oh.
So this build is like the purpose of it is to be a daily, right? So I didn't really want it to be like, oh, let's get the best parts and like go all the way out on it. I'm like, honestly, I kind of did it like as budget as possible. And the only reason I bought pistons was because I broke a piston, and we'll talk about that later. But let me show you some things that I've got. So first up, right here, this is a clutch, pressure plate, clutch is in here, and underneath is a flywheel. It looks like a flywheel. This whole kit was like 130 bucks. Okay. On top of that, these pistons that, again, I will show you pictures in a second. But these pistons,
You guys get a load of this really quick. Any of you at home really hungry? Sucks for you.
I'm really hungry. Okay. So check this out. So because I broke a piston, I got these pistons. Now they're brand new. They're coated. They're 40% stronger. But these are actually USDM Integra Type R pistons. So higher compression. I'm going to gain about 5 horsepower across the entire range. And if any of you build Civics for fun or Hondas at all, then you'll know,
Or for pain.
for fun or for, yeah. You'll know that if you get like mounts, innovative B mounts, B series mounts, or Hasport mounts, they're like 400 bucks or like 250 bucks. But these billet aluminum, all black, no logo mounts from eBay, $60. Now, everything I'm getting the cheapest. My axles were 130 for both. My rear brakes were 50 bucks. Also, yeah, shift linkages, if you get them from Hasport, they're like 200 and something bucks. Mine were $60. This will be a testament to how good eBay parts are, specifically for a Honda Civic. Also, yeah, all of the O-rings and seals and gaskets came in like a $120 kit from eBay. I would love to do this build like properly with all the best parts. But for me, I'm like, one, I don't really want to put that much money into the Civic. And two, I just can't wait around that long, and it'll take me much longer and much more money, obviously, to be like, pistons could be $500 for pistons. So like, I'm not buying a $500 piston set, I'm buying a $130 piston set. And like, yeah, the mounts and the shift linkage is a total of like $600. Nah, bro, my total was $180. I'm doing it cheap because I don't really want to spend that much money on it. This is the B18C block, and I will show you, it's upside down right now. I already have the crank in and torqued, okay? And lubed. Torqued and lubed, baby. But last time I was here working on the engine, I was putting in the pistons. And on the second one, I just got a little impatient. One of the piston rings, like, there's just a little like off angle. Start tapping it with a hammer. Bad idea. Just force it out. I tried to get it out first and it wouldn't come out. So I was like, freak, I just gotta tap this in. So we're gonna do the piston rings first. Now check out these pistons. At first I was like, this looks the same. But if you can see here, there's like a little like a raise in the center, which will add more compression. Make sure there's just no dust in there.
So I think it'd be.
So what I did first time,
I think these guys know after 100 years.
Hastings.
So no oil on that.
He didn't.
And it's on the bottom one, not the.
It's in the middle, and then you put these in the bottom and top. That's how.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right.
So, let me get my piston ring tool here. Okay. Bottom piston ring installed. Boom. That looks nice. I'm gonna have the top. So this is much more convenient than using your hands.
Yeah. Give me that tool. I'm gonna take it to my work so we can not use it. Nice.
I think it seems a little stretched out.
That's okay.
Okay. So.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
Okay, so I'm gonna now go install the rest of the rings, and you guys don't have to watch them.
On, or is it?
It's actually nylon free and latex free and powder free. We're so easy. Like if it snags on anything, man, why do you guys not do this? And it's like 50 bucks, which is not a ton, but
That's like a couple months.
I'll say he has 50 bucks too.
Down that.
But I get it.
Oh, thank you. Pretty soon I'll take it apart and figure it out, but like,
I go.
so good.
Be like, I told you it's wrong.
done. I'm ready for the next step.
Master says come over. Alrighty. He's all finished up.
All right.
Like a good little boy.
Look at these fresh on.
Fresh ons. We're flipping this for a little fresh on. So
Now here's
nothing's unbolted that's gonna fall out, right?
We're gonna find out.
I like it.
Okay, so check it out. Now this is where the damage occurred. Luke, do you see anything that could cause some serious engine blowing? Just let it out.
Well, I mean,
there is like a little teeny. Let me see.
my fingernail does get snagged on it, so that's a big no-go. But
Can I use a little bit of sandpaper right there?
I told you. Yes, would you have?
Yes.
Brutal.
There was a hair in there. Good thing I caught that, or else I would have blown an engine.
That sucker would have sucked into your oil pump. So,
Okay, so what we're gonna do. First and foremost, I'm going to get the special sauce, which is nothing but a little bit of my personal
favorite.
5W30 I get from Walmart. Mobile One. Slightly porous. Oiled. Okay? I'm gonna place this right here on this. Whoa, it's almost like it's the exact same size. It's almost like I ordered that way. So, oiled, good. Now, last time I made the steak, we just like throwing it in no matter where the crankshaft was. I'm gonna make sure that when I'm putting in, the crankshaft is low, so I can lower it in, attach it to the bottom, and then I can spin it up. So
Yeah.
before I put the piston in, we're going to grease and lube with engine assembly lube the rod bearing.
Let me show you something really quick.
Yeah, so like PSA, do not use engine assembly lube. But late.
No.
I'm like,
No, but it has everything to do with you. Is this gay for real?
Piston skirt. Are pesky piston skirts getting in the way of your road? Have no fear.
oh,
Free and clear.
dang, what precision that man has.
I don't know, wasn't that sick? That little twirl.
Boom. Okay, we're gonna throw some engine assembly lube. Now, the way I did it before.
Way too much.
No, I mean, it's fine. It's just.
What's the issue?
Well, that's not what it looks like.
You've never used that stuff before?
No, I know it. But,
Oh, you're supposed to shake it. I was like, did you get like some wax stuff, bro?
well, the thing is, like, the first time I used it, I like that came out of the way. And I'm like, oh, sweet, it's kind of like oil. And then next time I was like using it again, and all of a sudden it's like this black, thick stuff. And I was like, what the freak? So I had to take it off the first one and redo it because you want it to look like black, thick stuff.
Yeah, brother.
And if it doesn't come out black, thick stuff,
Oh, black thick stuff. That's what they call us.
so what I usually do is I like to throw it on here and then use this as like a spreader.
Just like a little bit of like blackberry jam.
Oh, dude, I could put this on some toast. I would.
Car guys. How big of a car guy are you?
Do you put a engine assembly lube in your mouth? Okay, so now, boom, it's lubed.
You getting a little nervous?
I'm scared. Okay, check it out.
Pop this sucker down.
Okay, oiled, arrow pointing towards the front of the engine. This is the front, this is where the oil pump goes.
Sir.
We're gonna lower it in here.
Ooh. Big dubs?
Perfect. Now, what you want to do is actually take it off of this first. Now that I think about it. So that's a problem with
3D printed is that
it's gonna catch all these edges. I kind of thought about this, but
it's all right. You'll just do that all the way down.
okay. So now that you have these bad boys sticking out, you can
The
actually
skirty poos.
yeah. So I'm gonna oil up a little bit. Okay, now lower in, line her up. Now we're gonna make sure that it's absolutely perpendicular. Is this working?
Just
Wait, I'm just gonna do what I was doing before. Some people,
she grabs his hammer.
some people push in.
He actually got his hammer. Really? I don't think so. No. You are definitely supposed to just use your fingers.
I don't know. I've seen other people do that, but
I know, but why would you risk that after what happened last time?
okay, that's not what I did when it broke. I was like, boom, boom.
That hard?
Yep. That's why I'm living and learning. Okay. Okay, so I thought it was getting caught on the actual. It's not. It's getting caught on.
A 3D printed mesh.
Yeah. Oh, it's really tough. Because the thing I like about the tapping is that it goes in little by little, where if you're pushing and pushing, and all of a sudden it's like, boom.
Yeah, no, I get it. I understand. I do understand.
Oh, okay.
All right, he's going to tap.
Smooth as butter, boys.
Make a grown man poop his pants, brother.
For real. I was about to. Okay.
Number 2. This was the one.
Yeah, but what we're going to do first, though, and maybe you're supposed to just go boom, 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 boom. What I'm going to do, though, is we're going to...
Go this one. Number 4.
And then we're going to flip it over. I'm going to put both on. Okay. Number 4. Grease. I grease up this bearing.
But it worked. I mean, I will say it was aligned all the way up, so it really could not have gotten caught.
Yeah.
But
Make sure it's forward.
and it's laying down on it, so like it couldn't have really gone in.
Right, because once you, that's the nice part about it is like once you put this in and push this down in, it's like it's already lined up because of the fairings or whatever they're called. Like, ow. Okay.
It's like a little.
Okay.
You ever seen little tapping? You seen Meet the Robinsons?
Yeah.
Like this little the bowler hat box. That was very smooth. Yo, why he kind of really? You flip it over?
The thing is, these are actually way hard to get out.
Yeah.
So they're not going to fall out, but you want to just have it medium, just in case.
It's big. Fountain M&M's.
So that's the front one. We're going to grab numero uno with the stamp on it. We're going to grease it up.
Dang, fatty amount of grease.
I'll squeeze out the sides anyways.
Right in your engine.
See, we're just going to do mating surfaces. Mating surfaces, mating surfaces. Okay. And right on the threads. The grease is what's nice about the engine assembly lube is that as soon as there's oil pressure, the stuff kind of just like disintegrates away into the oil.
Kind of sick. I'm good enough.
Boom. Now, to be thorough. Wow. Cancer. Yeah. So we're going to clean these up a little bit. These bad boys. Mating surfaces.
So what kind of special sauce are we talking here? Is it 530
Full synthetic, Mobile 1. 5W30 non-high mileage because this is a brand new engine.
Yo! No carbon deposits here.
That's what is so nice about it. It's cleaned, resurfaced, fresh parts, and to know that, like, even though my odometer says like 160, 1,000 or something like that, I'm
Pull
like,
back.
let's make it 0. No, to know that like this engine is brand spanking new, bro. Basically, so nice. Okay,
You should
so
press your odometer button. Your trip button, I should say.
and be like, this is what my mileage is.
Well, and like that's what your engine mileage is. And
Yeah, for real. All right, we're pushing this in. Boom. Nice, bro.
sick.
So we're gonna do the next two, everyone.
No,
So arrows point the right way, dude. I love seeing fresh pistons. So
now we're gonna put these two in. You guys don't really need to watch that,
Nah.
but
Same thing as last time.
fun stuff.
So first, you torque down 13 everywhere. And for B18C1, then it's 33. Okay, it's 14 supposed to be this high? So that's the problem with these things, dude. I can barely even feel that. And then we're gonna use a long extension to get down there for just a basic first tightening. Get it up. $33. Boom. Crankshaft torque down. Pistons in. Pistons ring set properly. Pistons torque down. Now, what I want to see is the top of this engine. Guys, it looks freaking clean. Look at this. Dang. All right. That's good enough for now.